Today we are reacting to Nico Leonard's watch collection. We are making a tier list of the most watched and most subscribed to watch YouTuber on YouTube, where the fuck else. But yeah, stay tuned.
Why are these YouTubers always screaming?
Today
like
I'm reacting to cringy.
Today,
So for every one of these shots, we try to pick a beautiful picture of Nico. So enjoy this one right here. Okay, I'll start off with the first Rolex. He has quite a bit of Rolexes in here. A Daytona in yellow gold with the green dial. I think this is one of my favorite Rolex Daytona. I think I would put this in top tier because it's really, this green with the yellow gold is just absolutely gorgeous.
For me as well, this watch goes to top tier. It's just an absolutely stunning watch, and it's not the fucking boring panda dial, which I'm so sick of. So this at least has something to it.
So that's a nice segue into the Panda Daytona. Where would you put it?
It's shite, innit? No, it's obviously a good watch, but it's meh for me. It's boring.
Same. I would put it in meh too. I've seen it so many times. It's a beautiful watch, but in the scope of things that we have right here, it's meh.
Yeah. Next up is the Pepsi GMT, which always has been a favorite of mine, but given what we have in the collection, I'll put it in top tier as well.
You're an absolute slut for the Pepsi, aren't you?
I am a slut for the Pepsi.
So for me, I like the Pepsi too, especially on Jubilee. So I would put it in good because I've seen it so many times.
It is.
It's getting a little boring. So let's switch away from Rolex. I have my eyes on the Patek Philippe World Timer with this cloisonné enamel dial. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous watch, complicated, classy. This is a god tier watch for me.
Absolutely agree with you. I've seen this watch in the flesh actually. You don't see many of these around, but I've seen the Oak collection and it's just absolutely stunning. I mean, the enamel is
gorgeous.
A piece of art, absolute piece of art.
Definitely. If you guys are enjoying this video, then leave a like down there. Subscribe if you want to see more of this.
Doesn't cost anything. Please just do it.
It's cheap. It's €0. And at this time and age, with this inflation, this is a great deal. Subscribe down there.
Next up, we have the Omega Speedmaster Snoopy, so the 50-year anniversary of the Apollo 11 mission. This, to me, is one of the coolest special edition Speedmasters out there. I have the professional myself. I would definitely get this. And this, to be honest, is one of the coolest watches in his collection, in my opinion. I would take this any day over the Panda, any day.
So
it goes to top tier.
Yeah. It's a cool watch, but for me, the Snoopy...
Are you Snoopy shaming? What's wrong with that little dog?
It's still a cartoon character, so I don't know. I love the blue with the white. I would love to see a steel white dial Speedmaster, not just a white gold one that costs like €40,000, but I would put this into good. So next up we have a Richard Mille Philippe Master Special Edition chronograph. I don't really like Richard Mille that much, so what's your opinion on this?
Richard Mille is...
So RM for me goes into... I'm putting everything into top tier. This one specifically goes to good because it's way too big for me. It's way too thick.
It's the thickness that puts me off most of the RM watches. No, it's just not my style. I would put it in... Let's put it in shite. Let's scratch some gears here. Mic back. This is not a good idea.
So next up we have an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak chronograph.
I think that's what he's wearing most currently.
He likes his APs. Yeah. Fair enough.
Even though it's the only one we all have here in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, he does have more than this one. Pretty sure.
Nico, let us know what we have missed.
Yeah,
if you're watching this.
Comment down in the comments down below.
Down there.
Yeah, I mean, Royal Oak. We've seen it everywhere, and I prefer the non-chronographs because these are, again, too big.
They are just big.
So, meh for me.
I like the Royal Oak very much, actually, but Panda dial is also not the choice I would go for, so I will put it in meh. Let's go with another Patek, not the Nautilus, let's do that later, but the Nautilus annual calendar. What do you think of that one?
That's a beautiful complication. It's very symmetrical. Not the biggest fan of most Nautiluses, but this is a nice complication, but still not my favorite. My favorite is 5712, which is an absolutely incredible watch.
Definitely. But I think these kind of Nautiluses or Nautili are just are just a little too thick. They are quite big.
Quite chunky
they
watches.
feel like a offshore Nautilus. But I really like the complication. I would wear it probably because I am poor and I can't afford any of these things.
And you're a bit of a sucker for Patek, aren't you?
Yeah, the Nautilus is a great watch. So I put
Yeah,
it in
he's letting the
top
German
tier. I'll put it in top tier.
I'll put it in good.
Damn. Do you have anything better in your collection?
Yes, my
Wow.
Steinhardt.
Nico likes Steinhardt.
I'm really upset to not see one in his collection because with all the Rolexes, which are
It's
obviously
probably in the safe.
just copying Steinhardt, it's a bit. But anyway,
Let's keep going.
um,
Let's take another Daytona. I love the platinum Daytona and I love the baguette diamonds. I don't like diamonds on watches except if it's baguette diamonds as hour markers because you can barely see it, but it's just such a nice, expensive refinement.
it is.
So
cool.
I would put it in top tier.
For me, I think it's cool that Rolex differentiates their watches depending on their material that
That's
they
quite cool,
use.
yeah.
For me, it's not my favorite Daytona again, so
Come on,
just
rate it, that's
put
what it's
into
about.
meh. And then going on, we have the Rolex Oyster Perpetual, which
It's a sentimental watch for him.
is it?
Yes.
So I'm not shitting. I was just about to. So I'm just gonna put it into as a white dial. Shite.
Yes, same. Shite in the perspective of his whole collection, obviously. Then we have an interesting one from Patek Philippe, again, a weekly calendar. It's a very interesting watch. You don't see it a lot at all. So you have the day, the date, the week of the year, and also the month. So it's a weekly calendar, obviously. I said it many
Top
times
tier.
now, and I would say top tier. It's a great watch. Personalized handwriting from one of Patek Philippe's employees who made the type font. Very cool watch.
It's a cool watch. I'm not too much of a classic watch fan, but this has a beautiful laid out complication. So yeah, top tier. Next up, we have, let's rate them together, 2 day dates.
Love the day date.
One of the all-time classics.
Unfortunately, both in 41 millimeters.
So that puts them off God tier already. Too big for that type of watch,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I think 36 day date is perfect.
Ah, yes. One in yellow gold with a white dial, which for me is shite. I just think it's a horrible combination. Yellow gold and white dials.
I
not
think
for me.
it's quite a classy combination. I would put it in good at least. But then we have the Ever Rose Gold with a stone dial and baguette diamonds.
top tier if it
Which
was a
is
36.
Outstanding. I would
Yeah.
also put it in top tier. We are quite agreeing on this one.
Yeah.
In general, actually,
Yeah, for
which
once.
I don't like, to be honest.
Rolex.
Another Rolex. So there is a blue dial Submariner, factory set diamonds on lugs and crown guards, and sapphires on the bezel. Would never wear this, but I think it's cool. It's the only handcrafted thing Rolex does anymore. The hand setting diamonds. The rest is all machine made, mass production, which is why I don't like how many Rolexes he has. I'll put it in good because it's still a cool thing, I guess.
Same for me for the same reasons.
Great. Gotta wrap this up. And then we have Guy Dweller. We still have the Nautilus. No, I like the Nautilus. I think it's a perfect sports watch on the classy side, of course. Thin, beautiful movement, beautiful case and dial. I would put it in top tier.
So the thing is, many viewers will start crying in the comments again and saying that Nele has horrible taste and has no idea
We
about
had that on the
watches.
last tier list,
Yeah.
even though it was what we like about the watches. And people are like, no, we don't like that.
For me, the Nautilus, I had it in my hands, the 5711. I think it's just such a boring watch. Yes,
But still,
it's
watch the
been-
video. We made a video about it.
Yeah, I made a video about it, so check it out. But I think I'm very well aware of the finishing of Patek Philippe, of its history, and it's been an incredibly important watch for the entire sports watch industry and where we stand now with sports watches.
Way overhyped though, but yeah.
But it's just boring and I don't like it. It's without complication. I think it's just, yeah, meh. But that's it already. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys think of his collection? What did we miss? Because I guess this guy is a watch dealer, so he's wearing watches that he maybe doesn't own, or he doesn't wear watches he does own. Let us know in the comments below what we missed. I guess we missed some stuff. I guess our opinions are shit, so let us know in the comments below.
Tell us how shit our opinions are.
His suck more than mine, but
you think so? Huh?
I think so. And Nico, if you want to review our collection, we just filmed a video about our collection. Maybe he can have a look at it.
That would be pretty cool. I
And
think
rate
you would have a good go at it.
rate our Steinhards. Unfortunately, we don't have a Hublot.
Not yet.
So
all right, are we done now?
I think we're done. My coffee is empty and it's cold and raining.
All right, thank you for watching and see you
Thanks
next
so
time.
much for watching. Subscribe and like, and see you next time. Ciao.
Ciao.